My family's been in the farming and ranching business. Man, it's about 4 generations, so I couldn't even tell you the years go back that far, but a long time. Yeah, being able to work all your life, and I'm fairly young. I mean, my dad still works with us every day, and you know, he built something that he's kind of passed on to my brother and myself. Now having my son, who's almost 3 years old, my brother's got 3 boys, my nephews, they're involved with the business. You know, makes you want to do better, makes you want to be better at it, because now you're thinking about getting older and passing it on to that generation. So, you know, it means a lot. I mean, it's really a special thing when you start looking at it from that perspective. California is an ag-based economy. I know some of the areas you might go into California and you kind of lose track of what drives the economy, but if you start looking back, it's agriculture. That's what built the state. That's what built this country is agriculture. And I think ultimately it might be the one thing that saves this country. I mean, it's not in that great a shape right now. And the agricultural-based economy, I think, is the one thing that's going to remain strong. To be a food producer, I mean, I'm proud to be a food producer. I mean, we've got in this country the safest, the most wholesome food supply that we can produce in the world when you compare to anywhere else in the world. And I think we need to tell our story more often. I think we need to do a better job of telling our story. I think too much negative press gets the priority in the national media, and we just got to do a better job of telling our story, telling people what it is we do out here. I think, you know, we've been able to change some attitudes of folks here locally just by talking to them about what we do. And it's not just animal agriculture, but it's the crops we raise and how we raise them. People that are based in agriculture, I think, are among the very best in the world in terms of their values and their beliefs. And not trying to say that we're any better than anybody else, but I just really believe in that, you know, and bringing up young people in another setting, I just can't see doing it. It's tough. I mean, I'd hate to I have a child, we have a son, and I'd hate to have to be in town day in and day out like a lot of young kids do. And we're fortunate that we can be out here. The future in California in terms of livestock or cattle raising, I think, will remain strong. We've got a tremendous amount of feed resource for cattle in this state, but the demand for the product will remain strong. Certainly certified Angus beef has done a tremendous amount for that. And people want a more consistent product. They want quality, and they want something they know is always going to be good. And I think just from that standpoint alone, that the demand for products always going to be there. Cattle raising in California will remain something that'll always be here, and we just got to continue to try to get better at the things that we do.